Welcome to GymCastic, the #1 gymnastics podcast in the world. We're a weekly podcast, but this week, thanks to TumbleTrack, we are doing video watch-alongs in addition to our daily podcast. And if you want to watch along with us, you can do that by going to the link in the description below this video, click on the Olympic Channel link, and go to the...
The timestamp is 2... This is a good one.
We're on fire.
The 2 hour, 16-minute, 56-second mark, and then you can watch along with us.
So I'm gonna I'm gonna count down 1, 2, 3, play, and when I hit say play, push the play button. Also, I am going to blame Spencer for the fact that I have pink splotches on my shirt because I washed, and by I washed I mean my husband washed.
Yeah.
Did the laundry of all the shirts together. So this shirt was washed with this shirt. So if you buy this GymCastic awesome shirt in our store, be sure not to wash it with pink things so that it doesn't get splotches on it like this. But I still love this shirt.
I think it's a look.
It is a look.
I think it's a good look.
I mean, it's a moment in history, really. Okay, so let's watch women's floor finals. And 1, 2, 3, hit play.
This is the start list that we're looking at here, not the standings.
Not the standings, you guys.
But it's the standings of Jessica's heart because
right.
Melanie is
in
listed
first, and she should win all
and
the
Flavia
things.
is listed second, and Brooklyn is listed third.
Right.
3 people who occupy large spots in Jessica's heart.
That's right. So I would like basically for my Flavia Moore's all to be in the standings. So we might have to have like a 6-way tie. I would be fine with that. I think that would be very fair.
Gymnastics about it.
I'm totally okay with it. I think that's the way it should go.
Why have the final in the first place? You just want everyone to tie.
Because
who is not included in your 6-person tie?
Omnikova.
That's no one. Omnikova that's not even a person.
The one that
Ahimova?
Yes.
Okay.
Ahimova.
Omnikova. It's all of the Kovas.
It's been
all Kovas at once.
It's been a really long week, you guys, and we're doing these and the podcast every day. So, yeah, I don't know why I think of her as like an Egyptian name. I think of it as like Agamemnon. Agamemnon. That's not Egyptian. What? Never mind me.
You guys,
So Melanie's
going to go on floor and erase everything that has taken place before.
Melanie is fantastic and beautiful and amazing. And her floor, she has mega difficulty, including a double layout full, that she somehow lands in bounds despite gravity and the laws of physics. She also is a great little dancer. So we're going to listen to the music, which we can barely hear. But, that's right. She's like, thank you. Oh, my God. The announcer said sassy, which is not legal. Out of bounds.
Landing out of bounds.
That's a bummer. But
the last 2 times we saw her do that double layout full, she was right into the corner but landed a little short, so she was able to hop forward.
Yeah. Because it is amazing that she does that. But still, her form is so nice on that. Full on. Yep. Double, which is also awesome. And now the French can actually dance. I don't know if you've noticed, which is a good thing. Most people just pose in their routines. And she shows different positions. She's doing a wolf turn, which, I mean, she's trying to win, I guess, so that's okay. But, I feel like she's personally against it. And she says so by doing, like, some funk afterwards. And, oh, my God, I hate this announcer so much.
You can remute it if you want to.
I know, but I want to hear her actual music.
Okay. Front layout step out.
I love a front layout step out. I mean, everything is so easy for her, and she can dance. I feel like they need to take more artistic deductions for the people who just pose, because posing is not dancing, and this is artistic gymnastics. By the way, we already have a sport named tumbling. That was beautiful.
Good. Really well done to hold on to that, because she was short and kind of should have stepped, and then she was like, nope.
And her leaps are perfect, and she hits her positions.
Yeah,
Yay!
It was really only going out of bounds on that first pass that was a problem.
Melanie. And she never, ever seems excited no matter what she does, which is probably why she's an elite gymnast. Because she knows
she went out of bounds, maybe with both feet on landing on that first pass. So she knows she could have done better. So of course you wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Jumping for joy. But I want to see whether it was 1 foot or 2. I don't, this camera angle, what are you supposed to tell
that's
that with
the
that?
thing. It almost looks like her toes were in, but her heels were out, but over the carpet. I mean, this is the thing. The world feed is such trash that you can't tell anything. It's like people know nothing about gymnastics.
But at least we got to see the wolf turn again.
Yeah.
Because that's what really matters.
That's all that matters, really. And of course, when the commentator just, the only word to describe women who dance on floor is sassy, then that person's obviously also earning their money, clearly.
What are some other words you can use to describe women on floor who are doing like a booty shake choreography?
Feeling themselves. That's a good one.
That sounds inappropriate.
I don't think so. It means that you are having self-esteem. That's what it means.
Okay.
It doesn't mean literally feeling yourself.
I'm just saying that's what it sounds like.
Having high self-esteem.
Like if a commentator on a gymnastics broadcast said she's feeling herself, I would laugh. I would make fun of it on the podcast. I would laugh about it for 7 weeks.
Well, like Sacramone could say that.
Well, she did feel herself in that routine.
She did. I mean,
right up the thigh. 8-2-3-3 execution score. 3/10 off for out of bounds. So was both feet apparently, allegedly.
Allegedly, but we can't really tell because the world feed is trash. Oh, Flavia. And Flavia is looking focused, a little angry, like she might set this floor on fire. She is ready. She was like, this is floor. I own this floor. And the beam spiders can't get me here. Look out. So Flavia from Brazil. I feel like they picked really good music for her. Because she's adorbs and she can dance, and this works for her. Whip to full in. Oh, no. Step out of bounds.
Another one.
Well, if everybody goes out of bounds, it doesn't even count.
We need just like a recording of Al Troutwig going, out of bounds.
No, we never need.
Out of bounds.
And we never need a recording of Al Troutwig ever for anything. Her leaps are so high. Ooh,
that
she
double
kept that
layout
in.
was so good.
That was beautiful. Like, her leaps are huge, and she hits her positions.
I know.
She's so good. I feel like she's so good, and it's just never happened for her. And this is the year, you guys. This is the year of the Flavia. Oh, and she's wearing like a pink zebra tiger. Fire.
The zebra tiger.
A little boo-boo there. Yeah. Who cares? All of her splits were perfect. Now she's in France. She's walking down the Seine. She's studying abroad.
She's scooting down the Seine on her stomach.
Down the Seine. She's a 1920s revolutionary.
I wonder if that Y spin was supposed to be a double. She only did one. I'm concerned about her D score is what I'm telling you.
All right, here she goes. Now she's at the Moulin Rouge. No, she's getting out of there because she realized it's a trap.
Good dancing out of that double pike. Like
yes!
a true college gymnast.
That's right. And that was fantastic. Very pleased with that.
Yeah.
I don't know about the Y turn. I feel like it probably was supposed to be a double. Oh,
because otherwise, why would you do it?
Yeah.
But yeah.
That was very like she was like walking backwards, like the queen was there, and you're not allowed to show the queen your butt or whatever, so you have to walk backwards.
And then she realized the queen was herself, so she was just like,
She
"Oh,
was
that's
like,
right. I can watch. I
I'm
can walk
fabulous.
wherever I want."
So the whip to full in was pretty dope,
So
but
good.
out of bounds. But I mean, who cares? It was a great routine. I don't care about the out of bounds. Boundaries don't matter. Boundaries, they don't apply to Flavia. Flavia's too fantastic for boundaries. Well, I didn't realize how far her legs came apart there.
Yeah.
That's not so great. But she didn't go out of bounds. And look at this.
She
That's
gets
the
high
sound
enough
effect.
to get her. Not really. Her
not
one
all the
and
way
a half.
around. Yeah, I thought she had.
I wouldn't
all
give
around.
that.
But I would give extra points for this crazy ass leotard that I'm loving.
What animals is it?
It is
tiger zebra.
It's a tiger
A zyger?
zebra fire that's on fire.
Zebra?
It's a pink flamingo
you
tiger
found
zebra
a
fire.
new species and immediately set it on
Flavia
fire.
created a new species of
and then killed
awesome
it.
Flavia. And I love
I
a
don't like that
bounder.
story.
A bounder into I'm adorable. I escaped from the Moulin Rouge. That was great. She should be really happy with that.
Yeah. Do you think
I'm
that's
happy with
higher
that.
than Melanie's score?
Is it? The score just came up.
Yeah. I couldn't get you.
What did Flavia get? Higher?
13,766. Melanie was 13,433. Both with out of bounds deductions. Brooklyn. It's Brooklyn time.
It's Brooklyn Morris, you guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk at all during this or just weep silently, because it's the most beautiful routine that's maybe ever been done in the history of gymnastics. It's that good. Oh, she's so fantastic. I'm turning on the sound just so we can hear the music in the background. Prepare yourself, Spencer. I might have to grip your leg. Oh my God, the eye choreography.
That close-up was okay because we got to see the eye choreography and the routine hadn't started yet.
Oh, no! Oh. Did her butt touch? I'm saying it didn't touch.
No, but she had to take a couple lunges back to make sure it didn't. Arms.
So just a double front.
This, pain of a nation.
Pain of a nation
ever want
everywhere.
to know what pain of a nation. She has pain of a nation arms
and
the
now,
whole time.
Oh, Podkapaiva, perfect. Way better than her double front. Oh, now she's in a snowstorm.
Oh,
she's
that was almost
snowflake.
a triple
That was
attitude.
almost a triple. In the legit attitude.
Yeah, real attitude.
Oh. No one uses quiet music like this, like so beautiful. And she can do it because she emotes. Everything has...
She's the real music.
Yes, she is, because she's interpreting the music, which is literally what you're supposed to do in artistic gymnastics. Oh, the pain, the regret. Oh.
We're just watching now.
We're just there's because you can't say
the
anything.
elbows and the arms and
the correct dance and you got this. Nice. Oh, a little not
Kinda
nice,
got it
but
around. That's an upgrade though.
Now she's shrinking.
For her for the final. She should teach lessons on arms.
She should.
Like every other gymnast should have to go to the Brooklyn Morris School of Arms and be like, this is how you use your arms in your routines. And it's not going beautiful. Like this.
Yeah.
It's not.
No. You start with the elbow because literally, like if you were going to grab something, you don't grab it like this. You bend your arm.
No, when you grab my leg, you start at the elbow.
And then reach. Exactly. Oh, I'm so bummed about her first pass. Ah.
Yeah.
Layout to... Oh, I'm going to say no booty touch.
I'm going to say no booty touch, too.
That was
like,
amazing.
Ellie Black was watching that and was transferring thigh power and being like... You
can do it. Yes.
Up, my Brooklyn.
And then her handspring to Sister Podkapaiva is so good. And that's so freaking hard. Oh, my God. Like, the combination of the difficulty in this, and then here we go. 1, 2...
Ooh, it's like 2.5.
Yeah. Oh my God, in her ring. But she's gonna get a big fatty deduction for that first pass, which I don't care for, because when your artistry is 700 million times better than the entire rest of the field, shouldn't your little extra squat not count for as much?
Yeah. Also a little under-rotated and tucked on that.
Right.
Jessica doesn't care.
Nobody cares about that. That was part of the pain.
Yeah.
That was part of her interpreting. Her tumbling
her knees
is part
emoted in that final pass.
That was part of the pain of regret of being stuck in a snowstorm dancing and then forgetting her flashlight and blanket. And then at the end she dies because she froze to death because she wasn't prepared for the Canadian winter.
I like it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, freezing to death is not a theme we have at the end of a lot of floor routines, and I feel like that's an untapped category.
Maybe it's Canada racism that I'm putting her in that position, but
Probably.
I feel like it could happen there. So, if someone from South America, I'd be like, it's too hot and you didn't bring water
and you died of thirst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would be the dying of thirst. So Brooklyn Morris 13,766 execution. Oh, poop.
But 13,066. So her score ended up only being less than 4/10 lower than Melanie, and she certainly had many more deductions on tumbling. So that seems like she is getting a reward for the artistry and the dance elements and all of that. Because if you were just evaluating tumbling, the difference would be a lot more between them.
So Mai Murakami is up defending world champion on floor. And
silver medalist in the all-around.
when she did.
And just wonderful.
And all around great.
And just great.
We just love Mai. Nothing not to like about Mai. She has a kind of a slow BBC mystery series style. Oh,
she does. She fell out of that turn again.
She fell out of that turn again. She completed, I think, 2 and 75% of it, but
yeah,
double. She must really think she needs that D. I mean, if you fall out of it, yeah, I don't know if she's going to get that credit. Her tumbling is sick, though. So that's her all-natural double layout.
Free range double
layout.
No hormones, no preservatives.
No preservatives. It's just how she's probably learned it when she was 7. Oh, that was gorgeous. The twisting form is sick. It's ridiculous. Now she's in an 80s rock video.
She is.
Now she's not.
Is she shooting an arrow at the ground? I feel like that's part of her choreography.
That might be.
She has a bow and arrow, but she's just like, I do not condone violence, so I'm going to shoot it at the ground. In protest.
It's a warning shot.
Yeah.
Basically. Warning shot that I'm going to be the world champion again. Maybe.
She covered that. She covered that turn. She's like, this leg is going around a second time, whether it kills me or not.
Nice.
Yeah. Good tumbling as always. Yeah. It was just that stupid first turn.
Yeah. And oh my God, that's so cute. Little team poster held up. Well, I don't know how she feels about it.
Yeah.
She didn't burst into she's like,
because she's Mai at this point, so she can have super high expectations. She's won a world championship on this. She's the all-around silver medalist. So
she fell
when
out
she
of
does
that
a
turn.
great routine, but not a perfect routine, she can have Simone face. Like, I've done better.
Yeah. 2,
3, and then she's going for a quad.
She's going for a quad, and she does it, but she's tilted.
Yeah, but she's not
going to
get
finish
4.
it. Yeah,
she'll get credit for 3 and then deducted for.
Yeah, I mean, credit to totally going for it, because that's the thing in these finals. Like, if you're not going for all your difficulty, like, don't even bother. Mm-hmm. Seriously, because unless you're someone that can get a 9-9 execution, you've got to go for all your difficulty. Because everyone in this has great execution. There's nobody that has terrible form, bad execution. Yeah, her twisting form is ridiculous. It's so well done.
Yeah, you wonder if this is like, I think we talked about this in the all around, but this is not her most difficult routine. But you wonder whether, like, if she is like, all right, I'm going to need to upgrade for 2020.
Yeah. You
wonder if it's going to come in, because she could do a double layout full twist, but she has such good twisting form, she could bump up that 2.5. So 13.866 is the score for this routine, which puts her into first, ahead of Flavia by less than a tenth. And Flavia went out of bounds, Jessica.
Yeah. I mean, I think Flavia's overall was a better routine. And Mai had that big fall out of her turn, which was not a fall, but fall out of her turn.
Right.
And now we have Melnikova, who has improved so much over the last year. It's like watching a different gymnast. Like, she's so confident. And
hands.
Right. She has beautiful hands.
Interpretive hands.
There's not a lot of actual dancing. That was a nice turn sequence in Russian gymnastics anymore, but they do have very nice ballet hands and expressive.
Presence.
I appreciate this routine because nice.
Whoa.
That was so nice. And she did the full there. That's gotten
yeah. And then we had to watch a
switch ring hat is it's so hideously ugly. I mean, I don't blame her. It's just an ugly skill. Yeah. God, she's so much better. She's totally on. She's like, I will be winning a medal here. And again, we talked about how she's already maybe had her spine transplant in Germany, and that's why she can
she can lean back,
those like Bob Fosse arches. Oh, that was a whole bunch of wolf turn waiting to fall over right there.
Yeah.
That was a wolf pack attack. It was not good. But, wolf turns are always
showing
ugly.
That you can have a balance check on floor.
Yes. That was lovely. And now she's having fun again. She's out of the trenches of the Bob Fosse, Bob Fosse Broadway hell.
Ooh, I think she maybe dropped that leg early on that double Y spin.
But she covered it with that backspin.
Yeah, I don't know that she'd get that.
She's escaped into the forest.
Toe point on the double pike, and she even hit her last pass, Jessica.
I know.
No huffing and puffing.
It's like, who is this?
She's not.
Yay!
Her lungs aren't gone.
We're so happy for you, Melnikova. It's so awesome that she's finally like, I'm so happy for her. Like, that's what the biggest thing, the story for me with her is, like, she couldn't hit, wasn't feeling, like, it just didn't seem to have the self-confidence. And then Russia just kept having her compete, And maybe it was because she was the only one that was healthy, but they kept letting her compete, and it worked. She gained the confidence. I'm going to say credit
for that
turn.
Yeah. For that one.
So I'm just so proud of her and not only that, but like her difficulty, that her form on her difficult skills has improved 1,000% from the way she was doing it before. I mean, when Nagorny is happy, he's like, "Is that okay?
Am I allowed to clap?
Am I allowed to clap for her? No. You are not.
The Russian women's team. We don't just get up and applaud like a common
like we're
farmhand. Come on.
Oh, that was a great shot. Oh, this was like, I don't know how she held on to that, because that was a hot mess. Such a hot mess. But I mean, all both turns are really. So this was a great pass. I mean, it's a simple pass, but she does it with nice form,
knees
legs together, toes pointed.
Stuck almost.
Yeah. And if you can't do a double tuck with your toes pointed, then you're just fired in my book. Like, that, you just cancel your routine. I'm like, you're an elite gymnast. You have to be able to point your toes on a double tuck. It's like so basic for an elite, right? They've been doing that since they were 6 or 8. Or if you're Sacramone, who started when she was like 10, because that's super weird. So, what do you think? Where are we going to go with this routine?
Well, I know what it scores.
Oh, crap. All right. So what do I think? I think it's going to be, in the second place range. I think that Mai's was better overall because her tumbling was so much cleaner. But I don't know.
She is in second. 13.833.
I'm very good at gymnastics.
I thought she should have been ahead of Mai.
Yeah?
But it's close, but
I feel like
those first few passes, the double layout full.
But she had the wolf.
And I know she did have the wolf, and she was short on her double pike, and probably not credit for the double Y spin. Yeah. So I can see it, but you know.
So
it's Mai in first, Melnikova in second, Flavia in third right now, with a little scrappy little nobody named Simone Biles coming up.
Oh my God! Okay, we forgot to put out the prayer candle for
Larissa.
For Larissa, so
Saint Yordake. Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah,
we
should have put.
refer to her so informally as Larissa.
We should have put there's little witches in the audience. Was that a little pentagram on their shirts?
It said Simone Biles,
but it looked like it had like a pentagram on it for Halloween.
There are witches in the audience.
Little witches.
Cotter will take that very seriously, Jessica.
So anyway, club gym members can win these prayer candles in the month of November. Go to gymcastic.com, the support us tab, and you can join at any level. The beginning level starts at $2 a month to support our amazing work here. And this is one of Simone's buddies, Larissa, so I think it's Saint Yordake is appropriate to hold up for her routine. So in November, you can win these. Okay. I also love her like blue. I love the whatever this thing, veil that she's wearing is called. Shroud, right. Okay.
Simone times as Melnikova has to take her feet apart again.
I hope Simone just
that ankle got through for her.
The ankle made it. She had an Instagram post where she there was a shot of her ankle being taped, and it said, "You can do it. I believe in you." This is what Risek Wan says every day when he tries to get out of bed with those ankles.
He doesn't have to believe in them because they're not.
They're not real. Yeah, which is fine. He just presses
the button and knows that they're going to be okay.
He could do it in the Paralympics and the Real Olympics. So, money.
Simone, floor time.
Is she feeling herself today? I think she is. This is her
Always.
event. Easy.
Casual
So easy.
Moors.
Oh my God, that was so high.
Kept it in bounds, too.
Because she just went 17 feet higher than normal. So no wonder she kept it in bounds. Holy crap. Oh, the camera guy smiling. You can't not smile at this. Woo!
The camera angle is
that was
insanity.
Perfect. Simone is on fire. Everything's perfect. She just did her hair whip, which I want someone to do a whip nay elite floor routine. That was perfect. Got her full split.
When she's happy to do the hair whip, it's a good routine. And when she does it
ugh, I have to do a stupid hair whip now. Yeah. Full step out into a full in. So out of bounds won't matter because Simone thinks giant D.
She has more than a point, or at least a point in difficulty on anyone else in the final.
Yeah. Do you think that it makes it harder for them to gauge the floor and going out of bounds when there's so much out of bounds room instead of just a death drop on the edge of the floor?
No.
I feel like there's less fear of going out of bounds and like breaking your ankle.
Well, there should be less fear because you do have room. That's good. That's a good thing.
It's a good thing. It's safer, but I wonder if it makes it's like a psychological. Okay, here she goes. Double, casual, double. Your last pass because you're like, the butt bump, I'm fine. I'm Simone. Thank you very much for coming. Goodbye. And Simone's our world floor champion.
Yep, Simone won.
Yep, Simone absolutely won. In case you didn't know, that's how you're supposed to do a floor routine.
So that will make 20 medals.
Yep.
20 world medals, tying Horkina.
So she's tied Horkina now. Are they going to make a big deal out of this? Are they going to make like Horkina come out and give the floor medals? Because they've had Boganskaya has given medals out and...
wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, Chuso has given medals out. And I think it would be really interesting if it was... Because Horkina would be like, blah, 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 me, and then hand her medal. But I don't know if...
Horkina would just put it around her own
neck and then be like... I will allow you to take it off. Never! And run away. That was such a great routine for Simone. So, like, this is the thing. Her difficulty, her form is so amazing. Like, she has some knees in here, but the level of difficulty compared to her small deductions for knees is nothing compared to what other people are doing. And her layout full step out, I love.
Should also have the highest execution score.
By a lot.
Even,
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Did her second foot go out?
No! Kept that toe up. Good job, Simone. And...
that stupid kiss
that's
at the end.
Kiss that I hate. But
Reagan likes it.
Her team members love it, so whatever. And I don't like it. I feel like it's coquettish and cheap, and you don't need that when you're like the greatest human in the world, but... she can do whatever she wants, and she doesn't need to listen to me.
Even sound effects.
Yeah, I also hate the kissy sound effects. Men should have kissy sound effects in their routines, but I don't care for it in women's routines.
No one should have them.
No, they're all bad.
Is it worse than a phone ringing sound effect?
Nothing's worse than a phone ringing sound effect. Like the first time I heard a sound, like there's only one phone ringing sound effect that I liked, which is Tasha Smith from Oregon, another gymnast who had a baby and then went back and finished and became a floor NCAA champ. Was she after she had her baby?
I don't remember.
At some point, I think she was a floor. She was
so 14.933 for Simone. Okay. It's a point better than everyone else. Obviously.
This kid likes it. She's doing the kissy thing on the floor. Yeah. So Simone's like...
so glad she's done. She's just like...
She's like, when's my pizza and my cinnamon buns and my Stacy? Those are the things she cares about. My vacation, my Stacy, my cinnamon buns. I hope that when she gets on the plane... they just have Stacy laid out on the seat next to her, covered in cinnamon buns. She can just eat them off of him. I mean, I'm just casually throwing that idea out there, just at the top of my head, which, you know.
So I notice you've gone a whole day without screaming Morgibo.
Morgibo! In the retro leotards. Now, this is the same leotard that was used by the 88 Olympic team. Yes. So I feel like it's also a design that was used by many countries, but the specific with the red and the white, and that is a throwback to 20 years ago, and it looks great. That was beautiful. Little step.
Little steppies.
But like the emotion, like the commitment to the story that she has in this is really unparalleled. Like nobody matches it. No one is, except for Brooklyn Moores, no one commits to their character in the story the way that Morgan does.
Mm-hmm. Oh, her switching is so good.
she just gets better and better. Like her coaches and their plan for having her peak was just genius. They did it exactly right. She's better and better. Probably tomorrow when the meet is over, she'll be able to do a triple back at this rate. That's how good she is.
Don't tempt anyone to do a triple back.
Oh my God, that was perfect.
Yeah.
So she downgraded that pass, but that's
for the whole event she has.
Right, she has, which we don't care about because it's better to be safe and hit than try to do that.
Even that Ferrari, I would say, is like acceptable, which for a Ferrari is like
amazing because it's, and you know, I'm contradicting myself because I'm saying you have to go for everything, but like everything you can land is what I'm saying. Like
it's some of the things you can't. Sure, why not?
That was beautiful too.
Good one.
Oh my God, she's so amazing. Morgie Boo for president. That is all. Was that the best floor? Do I say that every time she does floor that it was the best floor she's done?
Yeah. But I think that was, I would, at least of the floors we've seen at Worlds, I would subscribe to that.
And that Leo was great. Oh, some people on their feet. Thank you, whoever got on your feet.
The people holding the American flag.
I don't understand that. You should be on your feet for all the people. Why weren't you on your feet for Flavia? Who did I really want the standing ovation for who didn't get one?
Nina?
I was very offended.
Nina. Were very offended that Nina won bars.
That everyone didn't get on their feet for Nina. You were in the presence of greatness, the time of Nina. What's wrong with you? I mean, what can I expect from there? I'm glad to see there's more people here. So look at her legs together and toes pointed. Mm-hmm. Oh.
So where is she ranking for you as we wait to get her score?
So who's in first right now?
Simone.
So I think she's going to be second because of D, but first in my heart. Because she definitely had less deductions. I mean, I think her E score is going to be higher, but her D is going to put her second.
Her E score is going to be higher than Simone's?
Yeah.
Her D score is literally like 1.2 lower than Simone's. So
yeah, because it's her, it's just Simone's knees on her tumbling. But I don't think there's anything in the tumbling you can take on Morgie Boo. Oh my God, if Morgie Boo on floor. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Just preparing you. Everyone else scores like a point lower than Simone on floor. Like it's not possible for her to beat Simone on floor. Yeah.
Yay. I know it's not possible for anyone, but yay!
13.933. So that knocks Melnikova out of the medals. By a very, very little, very, very wee little bit.
Yeah, which I think is, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this placement, really, as long as Maya's in there. But I don't know who's going last. Ahimova, you guys, who's not named after
Omnikova,
who's not named after an Egyptian god. Agamemnon is not
Egyptian.
Who is it that she reminds me of? Egyptian god. Anyway. Someone that knows, GymCastic at gmail.com.
How would anyone know what weird thing is happening in your head?
Whose Egyptian name does she
Egyptian name that starts
like?
With A?
Yes.
Like Amenhotep?
Yes. See? Oh, she's out.
Double A out full.
We're done.
Pretty short.
Almost put her hand down.
Jessica's done.
It's over.
She's just throwing her off the floor.
No.
You didn't have a great pass, and now you're done.
I do like how she's trying to keep her feet together, but no. Okay. Do a great turn right here. Nope. Hoppies. Anytime you hop, that's it. The turn ends. You can't hop. She could have turned it into a hop full. If you make it all the way around, then that's an actual skill now. Which I'm all for. More dance skills. Double Arabian. Nice.
That was good.
That was fine. But yeah, she was out of the medals on her first pass.
I'm excited that she made the floor final, though.
Yeah.
Because she was like, we've seen her at Russian Cup for a while.
Yeah.
Before this year, and it was like,
just
she was one of those Russian Cuppies
that we never got to see.
Kind of had a floor score, so that she was maybe going to be in it, so that like Komova didn't have to do floor or something.
Yep. This is a lot of Russian arms.
It's a lot of.
This is the whole.
I'm going to need some time before this pass.
I'm not actually doing dance or choreography.
But she
beautiful
full in. That was good.
I mean, form in the air, but great stick.
Great landing. She did not need to breathe for that long before that pass. That was comfortable for her.
Because that's a deduction if you just stand around. Holding her ending pose. Thank you very much. She knows how to work the audience. Thank you. That is correct. Yeah, I'm glad she got a chance on this team. I think she has a lot of potential. She made the floor final.
Yeah.
I mean, it's awesome. Oh, Melnikova's very upset. Oh, what's Valentina going to say about this?
Oh, about fourth.
So what kind of conspiracy is she going to say it is?
Steroids.
A steroid conspiracy?
Yeah.
So that Morgan's on steroids?
Morgan Hurd's obviously on steroids, you guys. Because you know how you look at Morgan Hurd and you're like, oh my God,
those muscles.
Tone down the juicing.
No one else could keep their glasses on if it wasn't for extra ear muscles, which she definitely got from the roids. And who else except someone on roids would dream up a zombie worm chasing them in their floor routine?
That's actually a good point.
Yeah. I mean, it's just science. So
that's our final floor routine. We know that our podium will be Simone, then Morgan, then Mai. Simone has medaled on every event. First time that's happened at Worlds since 87 Shushanova.
Huge
She
deal.
medaled on every event. And then Silivosh medaled on every event at the 88 Olympics. But not a common accomplishment.
No, not common at all. Well deserved. That's what happens when
Melnikova.
When you're better, they're so much better than everyone else that you can make a mistake and still beat everyone.
Yes.
Even though no mistakes on floor. I mean, out of bounds doesn't count. It just counts as having a lot of power in my book. Mm-hmm. And
I like that Simone kind of had not a great meet overall and won all six medals on all 6 events, and 4 of them were gold.
Because that's how
and
good
we're
she
like,
is.
Simone was okay. And it really was. She was, by her standards, okay. She had those 2 falls in the all-around final. She had a mistake in the beam final.
And it's a whole new definition of what her mom said, just be the best Simone. And she was just the best Simone of this meet, and it was still the greatest gymnast of our time. Is how good she was. Except on bars, which is totally correct.
So Mai, that's her
and beam.
Second medal. Silver in the all-around, bronze on floor.
And
this is a repeat of the all-around podium.
Yep. And let's talk a little bit about Simone and Horkina's record.
Okay. What do you want to say about it?
So Simone has now matched Horkina's gold medal record.
Medal total from Worlds. They're both at 20 now?
They're both at 20. So the medal total from Worlds, she's matched Horkina.
Yeah.
The gold medal total of Horkina's, she has now surpassed. Right?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's what we think. That was the witch shirt.
It just looks like a star with Simone's name in front of it.
Yeah.
Okay. And Jessica was like, a witch! Get her!
No, they're great. We love them. Halloween, good times. And so it's a huge deal because that record has stood for many, many, many years. It took Horkina competed over a 10-year period, went to 3 different Olympics, and took a long time to amass that record. And Simone has done it in literally half the time, less than half the time. Because 24.
Well, it's been 6 years, but 5 of them she competed because she didn't compete last year.
So in half the amount of time, which is a really big deal. So I really hope that there are comments from Horkina. I hope that Horkina is allowed to give one of these medals, or is to present Simone one of the medals.
There are comments from Horkina.
I love comments from Horkina because Horkina is like, she is fun nutty, and likes to say whatever's on her mind.
And what's on her mind is herself.
Right. All the time. She's good times. So we are going to go watch men's high bar final now. They're still not allowed to wear helmets, just in case you were wondering.
No one was wondering.
So thanks you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Tumble Track for making this happen, for sponsoring us. Thank you so much to our Club Gym Nerd members who sponsor us by joining Club Gym Nerd, commissioning episodes, buying awesome swag like this that you can get in our store. Thank you to our prayer candles, which are available to Club Gym Nerd members in November during the giveaways. And is there anyone I forgot?
Probably, but I don't remember.